Hey, how you doing?
Battery low. Oh no.
Alright, so it's been a little bit over a week since the Lil Tay account resurfaced, and what we found out in my last video, it's actually not Lil Tay that actually runs the Lil Tay account, it's Lil Tay's brother. So, it's been a little bit more than a week since Lil Tay's brother resurfaced, and the whole situation just seems really sketchy. Like, there's definitely some information that's missing because this whole story just does not quite add up. So I thought we'd talk about that and what the whole community thinks of this in today's video. So hey, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new video here on this channel. If you're new here, I would welcome you to my channel. It'd be awesome if you subscribed. And also, it'd be great if you drop a like on today's video so more people can see it. But in today's video, we'll be going over the ongoing Lil Tay situation. If you guys haven't seen my last videos on this, I'll link them in the description down below. But in short, Lil Tay is a character from what we know is created by Lil Tay's brother, Jason Tian. Lil Tay was played by Claire Hope, who at the time was 9 years old. Essentially, Claire was being coached by her older brother to be offensive and provocative while flexing her mother's stuff. She became an internet sensation in a very short amount of time and ended up moving from Canada to LA. And when they moved to LA, that's when everything started to go downhill. Because once she got to LA, the act started to get a little bit stale. Then a clip leaked of her brother Jason Tian coaching Claire, which then reminded everyone that, oh, this is a 9-year-old girl who's being coached what to say and do. Then you had a clip of Lil Tay smoking a carrot, which is definitely not a good look for The Guardian. And then pretty much right after that, another clip leaked of her smoking hookah. Definitely not a good look for The Guardian. So that, with a whole bunch of negative coverage from mainstream media, basically allowed the father to get custody of Lil Tay again. After that, it's basically been radio silence from the Lil Tay account, except one instance where the Lil Tay account suddenly doxed, I guess, Lil Tay's father and the whole legal team that he was using to, I guess, gain custody of Lil Tay. And this happened back in 2019, if I remember correctly. Then pretty much all of the Lil Tay social media assets were dormant up until about April of 2021, where I essentially got a heads up from a Instagram famous dog named Swaggerman. The owner of the dog messaged me saying that there was going to be some big news about Lil Tay coming shortly. I know that this guy has some sort of knowledge about what's going on with Lil Tay behind the scenes because Lil Tay has actually been seen with this dog multiple times. And from what I know, the owner of the dog is connected very well to Lil Tay's brother. And I was very cautious about all this because normally when you reach out to a commentary channel, normally they want the commentary channel to cover something. So after him ghosting me for like a week or so, he finally got back to me, linking me a Lil Tay Instagram story, which then linked a Lil Tay GoFundMe. That made me very skeptical, especially when they didn't really have any evidence of the father doing anything wrong to Lil Tay, and we have a whole plethora of evidence of, I guess, Lil Tay's brother and mother not being the greatest guardians for Lil Tay. Lil Tay's brother is also claiming that the father spent all of Lil Tay's money. And in my last video, I questioned how much money Lil Tay even made in the first place because all of her content was very offensive, so she wouldn't really be making a lot of money from YouTube. Then all of her viral content was on Instagram, which isn't really monetizable unless you get a separate brand deal. And from what I know, the only brand deal they actually ran on the Instagram account was some headset deal. So they had that, and they also did a 3-part series with Zeus, which is some random streaming service no one's heard of. So I'm not really sure that Lil Tay actually managed to make millions of dollars like they're claiming. But sure, yeah, she probably made a decent bag. I just doubt it's millions of dollars. And then what raised more red flags in this whole situation is the proof that they used that, I guess, Lil Tay's father spent all of her money. That proof was pictures from 2016. Lil Tay wasn't making money in 2016. We know that because all the Lil Tay antics started at the end of 2017. So now, after knowing all this, it's really giving me some serious doubts about this GoFundMe. Especially that, yeah, Jason Tian's name is here, but the beneficiary isn't Claire Hope, which is Lil Tay's real name. It's Lil Tay. But from what we know, Jason owns the Lil Tay account. He essentially owns the Lil Tay brand, not Claire Hope. You know, you can throw a couple red flags up for that one. So I can't say that I know 100%, but from what I see, it does look like that Jason Tian, the brother, is trying to finesse a serious bag here. And it kind of bothered me to see other YouTube commentary channels like donate to this because they didn't even wait around for any of the information. Like, come on guys, let's wait around till we at least know that this is actually going to Claire. Because after reaching back out to the Swaggerman account, they have completely ghosted me. And they ghosted me right after I made my last video where I was pretty skeptical about the whole GoFundMe to begin with. Which isn't really the best look because, like, I would assume if it was real, they would actually have something that made it look real. I don't think the story would have so many holes in it. All we need is some sort of documentation to prove that this is real. That's all we're asking for, but they haven't really shown us any of that. Another thing I find is a little bit odd is they keep on saying that Lil Tay is out of money and she doesn't have any money to fight in court. But wouldn't it be Lil Tay's mother that would be fighting for custody? It wouldn't be Lil Tay that's fighting for herself. It would be Lil Tay's mother that would be fighting the father for custody. Or am I completely wrong about this? And from what I remember, Lil Tay's mother was a luxury realtor in the Vancouver area, where home values are through the roof, meaning commissions would be through the roof, meaning I would assume she would have some money. She did get fired from that job back in, what was it, 2018? But still, that was not a low-paying job. Like, this whole situation, it doesn't add up. There was also a couple of TikToks that went viral talking about the whole Lil Tay situation, so I thought we'd watch those together.
Do not believe anything regarding this Lil Tay situation right now. Instagram bio says that her absentee father Chris Hope and his wife has stolen all her money. She's in court and his wife has a history of Tay. Okay, no. Chris Hope is the only responsible parent that Lil Tay has. That Instagram post was written by this guy, which is her brother. And her brother was literally the mastermind of all that Lil Tay stuff that happened a few years ago. All the flexing, all of that was literally led by her brother. And the only reason it stopped was because of the father. The father literally took Lil Tay, got her off the internet, and took care of the child. Any of the so-called proof of Chris doing bad stuff to Tay are videos of this now 18-year-old boy screaming obscenities to the father, repeatedly accusing him of all this stuff, and he just says, "Good job, Jason." That's his so-called proof. Do not give to this GoFundMe that he created. This is not going to Little Tay. And the brother said on Instagram that he's not the beneficiary of the account. Yes, he is, because he's 18, Lil Tay is 11.
Oh wow, I didn't even think of that point. So yeah, I just thought, oh, Claire Hope wasn't there, it was Lil Tay, and then Jason Tian probably owns the Lil Tay brand. But yeah, she can't even receive the money because she's not even 18. Yeah, this seems a little bit more scammy than what I originally thought. I thought I found enough holes in the story, and this dude found another one. Oh my goodness.
Lil Tay's brother is lying to you. $15,000 was donated to this GoFundMe, and it shouldn't have been. Remember when Lil Tay's brother created this GoFundMe, said that Lil Tay's father had spent millions buying himself and his wife a boat and a new mansion using Lil Tay's money? Well, thanks to my homie Ivan Steph, one of those screenshots of Lil Tay's father using her money was actually from 2016, before Lil Tay even became Lil Tay. It's also suspicious that the pictures of them using Lil Tay's money has the dates cut off from them. Also, remember when Lil Tay's brother said they were going to be fighting for custody of Lil Tay in the Supreme Court of Canada? Yeah, well, we looked that up and nothing came up. When you look up Tian, which is Lil Tay's mom's last name, nothing comes up. And her father's last name, Hope, nothing comes up. This Supreme Court case doesn't exist. At least that's what the official website is telling me. This case was supposed to start on April 23rd, right? When I went on the Supreme Court of Canada's page and looked up hearings and cases for this month, the 23rd wasn't even scheduled to have a case.
Okay, so I have a question about that. I mean, everything he says, it definitely sounds sketchy, but I'm not Canadian. If anyone from Canada is watching, I have a question for you. If there's a minor involved, would it show up in the official court filing? Would it show up in the records if the trial is about a minor? Each country is different. I don't know if the US is like that or not. I'm pretty sure if it's a minor in Norway, they won't show up, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just trying to be devil's advocate here, because at the end of the day, I want to know the truth. I know it's super hype to doubt this, but I don't want to be the guy calling Lil Tay's brother a scammer if he's actually not a scammer, even though it really looks like the dude's scamming. We just don't know 100%. But this guy made a follow-up video a couple days later.
Since my Lil Tay's videos, Lil Tay's brother has posted a few more posts on her account. I just want to let you guys know that this that her brother is talking about is not currently happening to Tay. It happened 7 years ago, and there's a police report file about it. Lil Tay's brother said that her dad doesn't even have custody of her. He's just taking all of her money. That she's been silenced through the legal system from speaking out about the truth. He also posted a few pictures of Tay with her skin looking really red and blotchy, and he said that's when her dad locked her in a dark closet and she got a skin rash. It's just talking about all the bad things her father did to her and how he silenced her, paragraphs long. I was just confused at first because it said, "You are Tay's last hope in saving her from a life of..." But then they told us that the father doesn't even have custody of her right now. Who is Lil Tay with right now? Why haven't we got an updated picture? Tay's brother responded to this person and said, "You're an effing idiot. The reason this happened is because the legal system is failing her."
That is weird. Why would he respond to someone who wants the best for Lil Tay in an aggressive manner like that? I'm not convinced the brother wants the best for Lil Tay. I obviously can't tell this is a scam 100% because I'm not directly involved, but it really looks and smells and sounds like a scam. And if it is a scam, this scam has gone too far because they've raised more than $16,000 as of right now. And that is all off the back of Lil Tay fans and I guess some commentary YouTubers who threw in without doing a proper research. This one's such a tough one as well. It's so hard because you have one side that's claiming that the father is Lil Tay. We don't want Lil Tay to be like no matter what. So we have their side of the story. We do not have the father's side of the story. We do know that everything Lil Tay happened under the custody of the mother and the brother, and I would argue and say that the mother and brother has completely ruined Lil Tay's life, because everything Lil Tay has done will probably follow Claire for the rest of her life. This is such a sticky situation. I mean, like, I want to hear Lil Tay's story, the real Lil Tay. I want to hear Claire's story of this whole situation. I doubt we're going to actually hear it for a while, because we might actually have to wait until she's 18, until she finally comes out and actually says what actually happened through all this. As of right now, I mean, like, I am very, very, very skeptical about what the Lil Tay account is saying. I would argue in saying laying low and just being a normal kid will probably be a lot better for Lil Tay than living the Lil Tay lifestyle she was living before. I'm not sure if she should just be around a bunch of sketchy people looking to use her for money at that young of an age. It's weird. It's just a weird, sticky situation to be in. And it's not like child stars are issue free when they grow up. But anyway, what do you guys think of all this? Do you think that Lil Tay's brother is scheming Lil Tay's old audience? Or do you think he's actually being legitimate and Lil Tay is actually in trouble right now? Which side are you on? Are you on a side or are you on neither? I don't know. It's really hard to judge right now, but from what I can tell, I am awfully skeptical about this whole GoFundMe. It really just does not add up.
So I guess the day after recording this, our dog friend reappeared out of the dead, I guess. He said it's not a scam. She's been out for 3 years. It's in the Supreme Court. We're gonna talk about everything soon.
So alright, looks like I'll make another update to this whole saga when the new information comes out.
Anyway, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. If you're new here, I welcome you to my channel. If you subscribe, drop a like on this video so more people can see it. If you want to follow me outside of YouTube, you can find me as Atozy on Instagram or Twitter. Links will be down in the description down below. I also upload on TikTok as Atozy was taken because one of you took it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.